Audi A6 Allroad 2015. The problem with the check engine light and no power. And what is the solution for this situation? We have two fault codes. One fault code is trying to film for you. This one, turbocharger, supercharger, boost control. And the second one is this one, activation for exhaust turbocharger. And what was the problem? The problem was inside the turbine geometry regulation mechanism. The electro mechanism is this one. Inside in this motor there was plastic gears, and there was this engine. What options you have? You have option to change all this electro mechanism who control the turbine geometry. This is one version, but it costs approximately 500 to 600 the part cost. But you can change this part, and you can grease or change plastic gears inside that one. And this is a cheaper way. Of course, you need make some things like repair by yourself, but it can be done. For this way, we choose repair the electromagnetic regulator, and also we get these turbines to workshop who repair it for us, because I show you in photo. How looks the turbine inside. The turbine shaft who go in here was like a scratch all around, and we think better is to repair the turbines, because we have two turbines, one here and one there, because client want to drive a little bit more, and we think that would be the best solution for them to repair it. Of course, we can change only this motor, and the car still run good, but for the long term, of course, it's better to repair turbines. How you can check if the problem is this one? It's hard to explain. One thing is start what you can do the activation function by VCDS or this type of diagnostic we have. You can do activation test, like you go, or you can do the special functions. In special functions, under the engine control model, you have the function was the name of turbine regulator calibration. You can do this mode, but sometimes you do it's go really well, the fault code no more showing, but you take a ride like approximately 5 kilometers, and bam, and at the one time you get back these fault codes and no more power. That give you more to think you have the problem with this one or inside that mechanism. If you have a problem inside the turbine, you get mostly the fault code about stacking, but you never know, maybe the problem is in regulation geometry inside the turbine. There was flaps, and this flap starts stacking. But how you can check if it's stuck or not stuck? You need to take off this pin in here, and you need to take off this feet. When you take off this feet, you need to do movement up and down. If the movement is freely and it's not like stuck, cold or warm engine, that give you there's no problem inside, you need to look back to here. the problem here. Sometimes you need only open that thing, this one. You need open it up. There was 6 sprockets around. You take it off, and you need grease it well. Sometimes it helps. One more thing, what was with this car before we get the fault codes of turbine. The client 1.5 year drive, and sometimes feel like car was like go normally and then boo boo, go normal and do do. Like sometimes it's like feeling was like the wheels or the shafts is not in good condition. You get like you would like a little bit out of power for a millisecond, and the road was not that good. That was the feeling. But for now we think the client test the car, but we think the problem was starting in here. The fault code is not showing because it's like only a millisecond glitch, but we think that was the problem, and repairing this one we get out of this problem too.